Hi, I'm Peter Reinhardt, and this is Pizza Talk. And this week we're with Scott Wiener for our weekly box of the week, pizza box of the week, with the owner of the world's largest collection of pizza boxes, Scott Wiener, our man on the street, our regular contributor to Pizza Talk and to Pizza Quest. And Scott, what do you have for us this week?
Peter, I've got a doozy for you this week.
All
It
right.
is the biggest story from the smallest box. This, my friend, is the McPizza.
Oh boy, it
So
actually happened, huh?
it actually happened. So yeah,
That
in
one, I
the
missed that one.
90s, McDonald's launched a pizza because obviously pizza is the best food ever.
Yeah.
But what they didn't take into account was that it took a little bit longer to make than their burgers. So the amount of time it took, plus there was a rumor that said that the pizzas were too large to fit out of the takeout windows. So it didn't really work logistically in most McDonald's locations. So that's why they discontinued it at least 20 years ago in the early 2000s. No more, not even any test markets left. There's a rumor going around that there's still one place that does it, but I can't imagine that they still do custom boxes. And this box is a real special one because it's there was never a pizza in this, and a pizza was never destined for it. This box came with a little coupon to announce when the pizza was launched in the first place. So
It's a
this
promotional piece.
pizza looked like.
Look at that. Holy, well, you know what? The idea of the concept was great. And if they, back 20 years ago, they probably didn't have the ovens that we have now that could crank out a pizza fast enough to keep up with the flow. But God help us if McDonald's got into the pizza business, the whole world would look very different.
Look at this. Coupons.
They spent more money on all this promotional, collateral material than they probably did on the pizza itself.
You're right about that. They probably did. I mean, it's small little box that they would send to people just for fun. And the pizza itself, I think, was a 12-inch pizza or pretty close. Still too large for the takeout window.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I would think for McDonald's, a 6-inch pizza would be, if they were going to do it. Let's hope they never come back into the pizza business. But we love the fact that you have a collector's item pizza box from McDonald's because there's probably not too many of those left.
No, I've got 10 of these. Really important part of the collection. So
Wow.
I'm proud to be able to show you. Don't tell the rest of the Yodis about this because I don't want them to know that I even have this. I
Yeah,
feel
right.
like
It could challenge your street cred in the pizza world, right? But but I think it's pretty cool just even knowing that McDonald's flirted with the idea of getting into the pizza game. I know they spend years usually developing a new concept and idea. So, and then when they bring it out, 5 years after investing all this money, then to abandon it very quickly because they realized, wait a minute, we can't actually execute this. This happened with them 40 years ago with strawberry pies. They tried to
really.
introduce a deep fried strawberry pie to the McDonald's chain, and they did a test drive somewhere in the Midwest to see if the public would accept it. And the results were that people loved them so much that when they did the calculations, they decided not to do the pies nationwide because they would wipe out the world's strawberry crop in the first year. In other words, it would be too big. And so, yeah. So if you can imagine what that did to the collective McDonald's ego of,
But
the
I'd be
power that they had.
I'm actually surprised about that. I would think McDonald's would have said, "Well, we'll use a little bit of strawberry, but we'll just throw some peach into the rest of it."
Right.
Like
Well, now you may have given them an idea. So if anybody sees a strawberry pie in McDonald's, let us know that, and maybe we'll do some follow up on that one. But thank
and
you,
think of the
Scott.
box.
Yeah, back to the box, and of course those little pie boxes would be kind of cool too. So we've got our box of the week with Scott Wiener. You're going to be back next week with another box. So please join us each and every week. We're going to have a box of the week with Scott. And in between, Scott's going to be back out on the road. He's doing pizza classes for people on Zoom. He's doing his Slice Out Hunger project, Pizza and Pandemic. Is that how you framed it?
Pizza versus pandemic.
It's a versus pandemic, and he's feeding a lot of healthcare workers with pizzas that he's been able to raise money for and buy. Thank you for all that great philanthropic work, Scott, and for being our ambassador, our pizza ambassador. Join us next week for Scott's Box of the Week, and join us on all the episodes of Pizza Talk. Thanks.